Here's a music story from about a decade ago. Well, on one of the legendary rhythm and blues cruises, I it was ported in Aruba, and I decided to get a coffee from the knockoff Starbucks that the ship had within it. And as I stand in line, there are two older individuals that are a couple, and then a taller gentleman in front of me. And they were discussing politics and global policies, and the little old lady kept speaking and then turning towards me and nodding towards me for approval, since I was the youngest one there by about 30 or 40 years. She finally stated something about gun control and turned to me and said, "Don't you agree that guns should not exist?" Or something of the likes. And I'm not going to try to get all political with anybody. I go to painstaking lengths to avoid politics with anyone because, well, too many people consider politics to be the mainstay of judging someone by everything or liking them for, oh, they're a great carpenter. Oh, but they voted for so and so. They're not that great. I just avoid it. So I informed her I had a valid conceal and carry permit from the state in which I lived in, and she ducked slightly, grabbed her hat, and she said, "You don't happen to have a gun on you now, do you?" Other than the story about the way out there girl from college, this is the craziest response or trait I'd seen of somebody. And I chuckled, smiled, and I informed her that as a law abiding citizen, I cannot have a firearm in these international waters per cruise line policy because when I got my gun, I intended to follow the course of the law. The tall gentleman told me to grab my drink and have a seat with him while we had our drinks to pick my brain. Me and these three discussed morals, religion, politics, travel. Come to find out, this gentleman was Keb Mo, the leading artist on the ship, and we'd exchanged numbers and pictures for our phone books, and he told me to call him any time, and we have had a decent friendship ever since then because my babbling mouth and my nonchalant way of speaking my mind and not caring who is who. I've never been one to bite into, be careful with them over there, they're prestigious, blah blah blah. Don't care. Never have. And I'm sure I burned many bridges with it, but I built a pretty cool one with that.